All right, good morning. I'm about to go live. Give me 1 second. I see a couple people are like commenting, am I going live? Here I am. I'm going to share it. Give me 1 minute. My phone's been acting kind of slow, like freezing, because my energy's been like extra amped up. I'm kind of, what else is new going through it? We'll talk about that in a minute. So my energy's extra amped up. It's been freezing my phone a lot. Or maybe it's the energy of the planet. I don't know. Hang on 1 sec. I got one more share. Alright, I don't know. I'm about to just go on a rant for a minute and then do news and cards, I think. I'm trying to figure it out really quick. We have a lot going on, though. This energy is not the greatest. I know some people love it. I'm just kind of like, I don't know. It's not the greatest. I feel we're getting pulled into duality consciousness, and that there are people and entities that are trying to pull us back into 3D, that we were real anchored in 5D, and now because of our desire to help, we're being pulled into this kind of duality way of thinking. And let me remind you that we are light, but if we go fight the darkness, then we no longer are light. It puts our light out. So I know there are those that are selling you the idea that we're light and we have to go battle darkness. That's all too 3D for me, those concepts. Let me tell you how this really works, because I don't resonate with any of that. And I was trying to explain to someone this morning that it doesn't really work like that. That if you're seeing darkness, that it's your own darkness and you have to conquer it. And I was trying to explain to someone that I've already conquered my own darkness, so the stuff that this other person was seeing wasn't coming from me, that I've actually transcended that, and the only reason that I'm involved is because I'm coming back down to try to help others deal with their darkness. So it's not a reflection of me for once, because I've actually conquered my darkness with my twin flame. I can tell you guys how I did that. I was on like a lot of pharmaceuticals. I had an addictive personality to anything, pretty much food, shopping, money, ego kind of based material stuff, you name it, I was there. We'd have these addictive personalities with these holes we're trying to fill. And when I completed myself as a person, when I literally began my journey to healing, I completed myself as a soul. I did that by mastering complete self-love. And then I completely, within like a 3-week period, I completely drew my twin flame back to me, because we're powerful magnets and you didn't come here alone. So I know that there are those trying to sell you on this, their illusion of separateness, that we have to fight each other, good versus dark, whatever. That's not true. That's not really how this works. And in any doing that, we're only weakening ourselves. We're putting our light out. We're giving away our power and our energy. So I'm going to take a step back. This is just where I'm at in my own life. I'm going to take a step back from all this. You guys are maybe seeing I didn't go live yesterday. You're not seeing me as much. I'm taking a step back. I'm meditating. I'm reflecting on all of this and how to best handle this situation, because I see that a lot of people are struggling with duality consciousness. There are things going on in the other realms as well. There's things going on in the astral realm where there are dark entities influencing humanity from the astral realm. And so I know a lot of light workers are feeling the pull to go there to help, but I'll tell you that it is not safe right now, that we are not protected enough. And from the visions that I saw in the astral realm and the things that I saw personally with my own eyes, I will tell you guys that people are being tricked to go there so that your pranic energy can be taken, so that your life force energy can be taken. You'll notice that if you go to the astral realm, you're feeling drained after. You should never feel drained when you're sleeping, ever. That should never happen. This is not safe. We're not being protected enough. We're being lied to and told that we don't need protection when we really do, and we're being drained from afar. So if there's one thing that annoys me, it would be my energy being taken and anyone messed with in my soul group. And I consider you guys all my soul family and my soul group. So I don't like when we're being messed with on an energetic level. So what this looks like in my own life, I'm taking back any energy that was taken from me. You can just say that to the universe. Can you please give me back my energy that's being taken? It works really good. You can use white light to protect yourselves more. Now, instead of just putting it on in the morning, I'm having to put it on before I go to sleep too. I'm having to ask my angels to protect myself in the dream world and the astral realm, which is kind of out of the ordinary all of a sudden. Like normally I would just go to sleep and be cool. So I'm seeing that there are things going on different planes. And it's because we are sharing this consciousness. We are sharing this space. And not everyone has chosen ascension. There are those that are still stuck in this 3D mentality, and it's kind of weighing down consciousness at this point. So what I propose that we do, I've started a Violet Flame meditation group on here. It's called Violet Flame Meditations. You guys should join it. Me and Sparks have written, I think 3 or 4 meditations. We're waiting to record them on MP3, and we're going to give them to you guys so that we can all follow along together, and we can start putting the entire planet in the Violet Flame and transmuting all of this negativity. Literally, what that looks like, sorry, I got a cramp in my foot. What that looks like for me is, while I'm putting myself in white light, my aura is purple. I'm asking the universe to strengthen my aura so that I can help transmute this negativity. I can do that. I am the Violet Flame. So I'm putting you guys all in the Violet Flame during this entire transmission. You're all being covered in it. Not just you, but I'm burning your entire houses in the Violet Flame as well. We're going to burn away this negativity together. We're not going to go fight it like people want, because then we're feeding the dark. There's no difference when you do that. If you want to go fight it, you're just feeding energy to it. And I'm not proposing that we just ignore it either, at all. I'm kind of proposing that we find like a middle ground with it, and that we literally try to transmute it from here in this realm when we're more aware and conscious. There's just things that we can't control in these other realms, and we're needed on Earth. This is our real mission. It's not in the other realms. We're needed here now to help heal and activate everyone. And if our lights are dimmed and if we're drained, we're not going to be able to do our mission. I couldn't even go live yesterday. Like I woke up completely depleted. I could tell you the scariest story of the things I saw that were not for our highest good. They are not for humanity's highest good. They are not for the good of the light workers. So this is not the right path. We're off of our path if we think we're being called to fight darkness. We have to overcome our own darkness and ascend out of it and transcend it completely. Let me tell you about my world. If I wasn't on Facebook and doing like a healing business and I had no need to interact with humanity, like if I was like independently wealthy and didn't have to work, I could literally just contain myself in this amazing, beautiful world that I've built right here. We came here to build heaven on earth, and literally hell and heaven are states of mind, and they're here in the same place. For the first half of my life, I literally manifested hell on earth. With my vibration and my low vibration thoughts and my negativity, I manifested a type of hell on earth that I guarantee none of you would want to go to. So now I've become wise and learned many lessons, and I'm trying to kind of flip the script and control my vibration to manifest good things to me. If we're letting our vibration get lowered or we're getting depleted, it's going to make us more susceptible to things like negative entity attachments, lowering our vibration and affecting our lives. So that's never going to be the way to go. We have to vibrate higher. My proposition is that we uplift this energy today. That's why I came live. I don't want to just leave it with this kind of heavy, overcast kind of feeling. I don't want to leave it like that. I think that we need to shine brighter and transmute it. And if we could brighten up a little bit, it would help a lot. So I'm also sending you guys a lot of energy. I took off live yesterday so that I could harness and redistribute energy because everyone was so tired on a collective level. So I'm also sending you guys like unlimited energy. We need to remember that there's no need to steal energy. There's no need to siphon energy off of others. I don't know. Some people aren't aware when they're doing it. But some entities are very aware. There are archons in the astral realm that are influencing humanity in this realm, that people of a low vibration, it's literally, sorry, my phone's going off, literally. So I think it's really important that we keep our vibes high here so that these type of things, I'm sorry, someone's calling me. These type of things cannot like affect us at all. We need to raise our vibrations. We need to vibrate higher. We need to manifest better things. If we're focused on the darkness and fighting the darkness, we're creating it. So we need to really just be aware that there's people in 3D. They're on their lessons. What more can you do? If people aren't going to choose to wake up, I don't know, because there's unlimited source energy everywhere. Like I said, we don't have a need to take energy. I harness it and redistribute it for the collective. So I'm telling you guys, there's unlimited energy. Get out into nature, go into the sun, meditate if you need to recharge. There's ways to cosmically recharge your energy, not just regular energy, cosmic energy. Go meditate, soak up some sunlight, get out into nature, and recharge your energy now. Because we're in the middle of a serious storm, and it's only going to get crazier till after the full moon. So try to replenish and recharge. I'm going to do some news right now. And sorry for my rants. I get real passionate about these topics. So I just kind of go with it. Johnny Depp is making a veiled threat about killing Donald Trump in a very public manner. He said, quote, "When was the last time an actor assassinated a president?" End quote. And then kind of like tried to play it off. But I was seeing many stories about this happening. It's kind of like a major trend where there are forces that are trying to encourage humanity for someone to like go kill the president. So what better way to do that than put the idea all over television and in these kind of programming ways. We're having another major earthquake rocking Guatemala. It was a 6.8 and the depth was 59 miles. This is causing tremors and it's affecting the plates in our country here. There was a state of emergency declared in Louisiana from Tropical Storm Cindy. In New Orleans, they're hoping the flood control systems are fortified after Katrina, and this will help keep the city dry. But that levee is all that's holding the water back, and it's already looking a little unstable. As the heat wave enters its second week in California, temperatures of 122 degrees in Death Valley. There's a heat adversary declared. I'm kind of skipping around. We had record-breaking heat waves across Britain, Europe, and the U.S., and it's only going to get a lot hotter. It was too hot to fly in areas of the U.S. We have a prophecy alert. I like these ones. Speaking of 3D, right? We have a prophecy, end of the world prophecy alert. You know how I feel about this stuff. I just went on a rant about it. Jared Kushner arrives in Jerusalem to re-engage peace talks. After 5 months in the administration, he's making very public comments about working to overhaul the government bureaucracy. He wants to reinvent the government by updating their software, as in electronic equipment. He's now trying to negotiate peace in the Middle East. This is someone who knows nothing about the region or the complexities there, and who Trump sent, and who the fate of the world hangs in. I hope that makes you feel a lot better. Makes me feel so good, right? So it's okay though, because I don't live in that world, so it's kind of entertaining to me to watch all this stuff. I'm an observer. I came here to observe things and to record data and just to watch. So I kind of am the type that just watches everything going on around me. I analyze, I collect data, and that's just kind of my personality. I have a really good audience on here too. I have some amazing energy, and I think it's amazing that I'm on this mission not alone but with my soul group, and every day you guys are what sustains me and keeps me moving forward. When I have these kind of bad days or whatever, you guys really hold it together, and we're learning to do that as a group. And so I don't like any kind of tactics to divide our soul group. I'm hip to it. I don't like it, because the more we keep dividing ourselves, the less power we have. We're going to find that we're so powerful that when we come together, I believe that if we could get like 100,000 people together and we could do the violet flame, we could transmute and get rid of all of this negativity, one shot, all of us, just completely. And while we're on that topic, we know that there's this other prophecy with the Virgin in the heavens, which is going to happen September 23rd. And that's actually not like people think, like, oh, the world's going to end, it's biblical. That's going to mark kind of, choosing my words, kind of a breaking point for consciousness. We're going to be at an all-time high. What is hidden will be revealed. Literally, ego should dissipate by then, and we should be in a much better place. So right now, we're looking at the remnants of things kind of falling apart. And your life isn't falling apart. It's falling together, because it's not about what you have in this matrix. It's about finding out who you are and stripping away layer of ego and personality that you think is yours and this role that you're playing, and getting back to the core, your authentic self and who you really are. That's what this is really all about. So don't feel like everything's crumbling. Oh my, we're not getting anywhere. We are, though. We're realizing our power, and I have problems with that too, because I've learned how to be humble, but we also have to realize how powerful we are, and how our minds play a role in this. I can heal you literally using cosmic energy and positive reprogramming. For a while, I was making myself really sick. Like, even when I was a kid, I gave myself stage 3 cancer. I was very sick most of my life. As a very empathic person, I was taking on a lot of negative energies and letting them eat away my body. I became very negative with my thinking. And I created sickness. I manifested sickness. That's your body's way of telling you things are wrong. I spent years on every kind of anxiety and depression medication there was. I would have social anxiety bad to the point where I almost had agoraphobia and didn't want to leave my house and go around people. And now I know why. Now it all makes sense. That was my path as a healer. And I'm actually healing my body every day. I'm reverse aging too. I don't know if you guys are noticing that, but I'm getting younger every day too. So not only am I getting healthier every day, I'm actually getting younger right now. I'm 36 years old, and I've been reverse aging for about a year, but it's really starting to show into work now. So every cell in my body is really regenerating itself, and it is my goal to activate and help you guys repair your DNA and activate your DNA so we can all kind of get where we're going. And anything that's pulling me away from that, that's my main mission, is to heal all of you. So anything pulling me away from that is not going to be of service for humanity, because I feel I'm really needed to be healing all of you guys. So just be really aware of that you can make yourself sick with your thoughts, but you can also heal yourself with your thoughts. We're just the same as water. If you write hate and love on the water, it will literally either break down or regenerate into beautiful crystals. People are mostly made of water, so just be aware of that. We can regenerate our bodies completely. Let's see. Jamie Chauncey. I can't even say your name today. Bear with me, Cheney. My love. I want to give a couple of people a couple of cards too, so you have a better idea. Anything you're doing, you're going to be successful in. We're going to stay positive. We're going to be aware that we're manifesting, and we don't want to manifest this 3D light and dark. Oh my God. I would rather just see everything as divine and serving a divine purpose. So we're going to work on what we're manifesting, and you're going to be successful in that. But you also need to be aware that you're working on your sacral chakra, literally. So you need to unblock it. And this doesn't surprise me at all, because this chakra is about sexuality. So this card is really for the whole divine feminine at this point. We've been suppressed. We've been paying off karma from hiding knowledge from the divine masculine. And literally, we had to be careful, because we're suppressing ourselves and our sexuality. And with sexuality, when you're with the right person, actually comes intense energy, intense kind of good things. So it's no surprise to me that humanity is kind of sexually distorted at this point. There's a lot of distortions being taught. Work on your sacral, literally. Think orange, eat more orange foods, put an orange crystal in your salt bath tonight. TJ York, Nibiru. Positive movement forward. I'm just about to start pulling a couple of cards. Positive movement forward, and you're also triumphant and successful. It's bringing out the warrior mode in this, and this isn't good. This is not for our highest good. We have to be peaceful. We have to be zen-like. And so I get pulled back into the drama and all this stuff. But this is not what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be making positive ripple effects in consciousness and uplifting it. So it doesn't matter. Maybe these are perceived dark that we're going against. We have to transcend all of that, because if you do that, you're putting out a negative ripple effect. So we have to stop feeding the trolls, TJ, you especially. Stop feeding the trolls, elevate higher than that, and stop giving away your energy to these kind of negative things. We have to really just stop completely, because that's how this all goes away. That's how it all is beaten, not by fighting it, by stopping giving it your attention, and then it just disappears. Let's talk about that. In my life, if I don't want to do a probability, that probability after I make a choice will just completely dissipate and go away. Well, same concept. So stop feeding any negativity in your own life and only make positive ripple effects. Be very careful with that. Sometimes I slip and I have a bad day. Although I am enlightened, I'm not perfect, and I'm continually learning with all of you guys. So I'm not perfect. So sometimes I'll have a bad day where I put out a lot of negative, I feel I put out negative energy instead of positive. And I don't want that coming back on me, because it will. So what I will do is I will try to transmute that in the violet flame, or I will try to ask the universe, I was having a bad day, can you please recall any of that negative energy instead of sending it back to me, because I don't want it back. So start to be more aware and conscious of what's going on and what kind of energy you're putting out, because that's what you're going to get back. So for the most part, I try to literally just put out a love vibe, and usually I just get love back, unless I get pulled into this duality. Brandy Pajazak, good morning. I'm going to be retreating. I'm going to go meditate outside. It's beautiful out. I'm getting my live feed done and I'm going to go meditate outside before I do any healing work. Real quick on that note, the link to our site is above, and I am here to teach Reiki. I do chakra openings and readings and all sorts of stuff, and lots of healing work. Check out our website too. It has tons of information about everything on it that's accurate. Just lots of information about anything from spiritual to manifesting, the twin flames, or whatever. So this is the only thing real here. Spiritual strength. You can go ahead and you can do the American dream and you can build up on like how we have a house, great. I'm not taking that house with me when I die. And the only thing that is real here, not the stuff that is in this house, is me and my spiritual strength. My body isn't even going to come with me. Literally, the only thing that's important here is your soul. So we are mind, body, soul complexes. You want to keep, all three aspects healthy, but you need to focus on your soul right now, on purifying your energy, literally. With my twin flame, you'll notice especially that he doesn't get involved in this kind of stuff. He vibrates higher than all of this, and he doesn't manifest the same kind of things as I do. I'm kind of like a baby soul in learning compared to him. He's had a whole decade ahead of me awake, so I'm still kind of learning with all this stuff, and he gives me space and lets me learn. But I do notice that he doesn't draw these kind of things to him. He doesn't talk about negative things. He only puts out good vibes and manifests good things at this point. Brittany Duncan, I saw you commented. I think you were going to ask if I was going live too. I was going to write you back and then I just went. I'll be live tomorrow for sure too. I've just been kind of observing and kind of sending energy and healing as needed. So it kind of varies on where I am. Speak your truth. Well, people can say you're crazy. I heard that I was probably just crazy today, and I said, no, these are things I've seen with my own eyes. Speak your truth. But your truth should be based off of things you've seen with your own eyes and your own experiences, not things you've read. So speak your truth. Don't regurgitate things you read on the internet, which you don't know if they're really true or not because you weren't there. Try to speak your truth as in your personal experiences. I haven't quite gotten there yet where I can even talk about all I've been through this life. I know I have healed, but I just don't know really how to bring up some subjects. It's really hard. But I want to start talking more about my experiences and what I've been through, because that's really what enlightened me. It was not something I read online. It was my hardships, my pain, and my suffering I went through this life that actually led me to enlightenment. So a lot of people might not understand that. A lot of people don't understand my path now. My family never has. That's cool. But I'm gonna keep kind of going where the universe is leading me, and I know I'm gonna end up somewhere amazing. And I know that two of the keys I need to get there are truth and love, and that people might not have a high enough love content, and that's why they're not able to access these higher dimensions. So literally, speak your truth, focus on love, and magically the higher dimensions will just open up to you. Norma's son, good morning. This is a new beginning for all of us, literally. It's not the end. I know there's a lot of end times things, Yellowstone's going to kill everyone, blah, 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 whatever it is next week too, right? Oh, Russia might kill us, whatever it is. Every week you could really focus on that if you wanted, but we're still here, and there's been a lot of prophecies about the world ending, and guess what? It's still here. None of them have ever come true. I don't think people realize that Earth is a school, and we actually learn together, but at some point, the third dimension is going to relocate to another planet completely. So, this is a new beginning for those who choose. We have free will. We just haven't been taught how to use it very well. So since I'm now learning that's why I'm learning how to use my free will the way I want, and I'm learning to be very clear about what I want. Because your free will is your divine birthright, and it's so important. Choose a new beginning with it. Choose to see things differently. Choose not to see everything as, everything's going horrible. The world's probably ending. There's reptiles here. Choose to see the good in life. Choose to see the good in people. It's really easy to see the bad in people. Try to see the good, too. Amanda Stahl. Prophecy alert. I have to. It's my job to help bring these things out of humanity. It is my job to shine a light on the darkness that lays in consciousness still. I always talk about things that are not popular, like government, racism, sexuality, whatever. Things that are not popular. But if we don't shine our light on these things and we keep ignoring them, then consciousness isn't really going to heal. So I'm kind of shining a light on these things and trying to heal you guys on an individual level. That is my only intent. Material and spiritual prosperity. That's what I want for everyone. I want everyone to purify their energy and their spirit and their soul, and literally to manifest good things, to manifest the life that they want, the dream life, literally. So keep doing the inner work, and your vibration is going to keep raising, and you're going to keep manifesting better and better things. Things are only going to get better and better, theoretically, if you're doing the right work, not worse and worse. Denise Michelle, good morning. Good morning. I come out like a fireball. Good morning, guys. I know. This is all about transformation, though. And I'm doing something different than you guys. I've been doing my whole journey on video since day one. You can go back on this page or my page, and you can see the first broadcast that even while healing, I've been doing my healing process on video in front of you guys, so you guys can watch it and see the progress I'm making and how far I'm coming so short of a time. So I'm kind of doing it a little bit more public than you guys, but we're all doing the same thing. We're evolving. This card really is for everyone. We're basically we turned from a caterpillar to a butterfly, but we're still trying to practice. We don't want to jump and fly yet. Even though we have our wings, we're kind of flapping them and getting ready. And we kind of have to make that jump. But we're transforming on a planetary level. So there might be people that are not aware of this, but it's still happening and the energy is still affecting people. Katie Miller, hi. Material Harvest. Sending you so much good vibes. I was sending you manifesting energy. I don't have a lot to help people. I can't go solve everyone's problems. I can't solve anyone's problems. If I could, I would. But what I do have is energy, so I try to send you guys a lot of energy, whether it be healing or manifesting energy. So I was sending you a lot of manifesting energy so that you can help better improve your situation on your own. So get ready for material harvest. I've been sending you so much energy, pouring it to you. So put it to good use. Work on manifesting. Work on knowing that everything's going to be okay and that you're going to change this material situation that you're in right now. Stephanie Mays, sending you love. This is all about balance. This is where I'm at. Balance. I am out of tune right now. This instrument is out of tune, we say. That's what me and Sparks like to say. I'm out of tune right now, so I'm going to go balance in nature after this and meditate to recharge and regroup my mind, balance my mind. We need complete balance of our lives. So the best way that I do that is literally, I'm having things going on. Literally, the best way that I do that is I try to go to sleep at a set time every night, literally. I take melatonin every night. I stay in a regular type of schedule for the most part, like a 9 to 5 kind of schedule, so I can better pace my energy. And I just try to bring more balance to my life with the foods I'm eating, with what I'm doing, etc. It's all about balance with everything. Even water can be toxic if you're drinking too much. So just balance every aspect of your life. I see Lionel. If you're still here, I have to give you a card. Recognition and reward. Literally, you're doing a good job. This is the universe, and I will tell you that you're right where you should be at all times. So sometimes things can feel like they're not going good or not working out, but believe it or not, you're right where you're supposed to be. You've been divinely placed there, and you're doing a really good job. The thing is that we do need spiritual leaders, and that's all of you guys. That's all 89 people watching this. Every one of you is a spiritual leader. That's why I'm drawing you to me. And we are the spiritual leaders of tomorrow. And only because we came here with a higher, more evolved soul than most of the 3rd density planet. I came here from somewhere that was 6th density, and literally this is a 3rd density planet. So literally, we just kind of are a little bit more elevated usually in energy. We just have a different kind of energy. Maybe we're more magnetic, whatever it is. But we volunteered to come here and help, and you guys are all doing a really good job, and it's amazing to see how we each have our own mission and how we're trying to come together as a group. Also, it's just pretty amazing. Ali Menez. Trapped in fear. Yes, I believe that there are things at play that are influencing the vibration of consciousness in this planet. Things like CERN, etc. There are just things that can weigh down consciousness. There's a lot of radiation energy hitting the planet right now. But we have to let go of fear. And we are divinely protected. And it's only when you don't believe that things become dangerous. So you are divinely protected. Let go of fear. I told you guys I was all burning you guys. As we speak, you're being burned in the violet flame. So when I end this transmission in a few minutes, you should feel recharged. You should feel better. You should feel amazing. Because I only ever want to uplift people. I hate feeling drained. I just hate that lethargic, kind of tired feeling. I only want to uplift you guys and remove any negativity from your paths. So today we're going to focus on removing this negativity from the planet and our paths, and just focus on the violet flame a little bit more, because I think that's the most valuable tool that we have right now. Monica Lawrence. Emotional loss. Work on healing your heart chakra. Literally. We have to experience some kind of physical death, physical loss in this life. And literally, the universe isn't torturing you guys. It's trying to wake you guys up fully. So I know a lot of people say, oh, you have fear. You have fear about me. No, I don't have fear. I'm of higher consciousness and I have higher awareness. It's not fear. It's just I'm noticing more of what's going on. And my third eye is wide open, so I'm kind of able to see through everything easier and easier. So it's not fear that I'm reacting out of. I only react out of divine love. Only ever. So work on healing this heart chakra and removing any fear. We have to get rid of fear today. We are feeding these fears. We're feeding the dark. Every time we have a fear, we are feeding the dark, and they are winning. We have to get rid of fear. If we could eradicate fear, then everything that would go with it would leave. And it would be paradise again. It would be like Eden. This darkness would just disappear if we stopped focusing on it. Let go of fear. Stop feeding your fears and start feeding your dreams for once. Ryan Graham. Patience and planning. No one should be making any huge decisions right now at all with this energy. Everyone should be kind of chilling and resting until this this full moon kind of passes. And it would be a little bit after 4th of July. So everyone should be kind of chilling until a little bit after 4th of July. Just chill. Plan out any kind of decisions you're going to make. Don't make any rash decisions. Even me right now, I have big things going on, but I'm not going to be fast to react. I'm going to be very slow about it. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to think about the moves I'm going to make so that I just have better results. That's how I live my life now. I try to make more conscious decisions. Ryan Graham. Throat chakra. Literally, like I just said, truth and love are the keys that we need to higher dimensions. You need to have your heart chakra open, your throat chakra, and your third eye. You need a combination of all three for that ultimate wisdom, literally. So work on your throat chakra and speaking your truth. And it's not that we were lying. It was that we felt we couldn't speak our truth to the people around us, and our throat chakras became really blocked. And that's one of the chakras that I'm really good at. I've had I believe 6 throat chakra activations, different activations, so it's more of one of my stronger suits, but I'm a Taurus, so it really depends on your horoscope sign as to what chakra you'll be working on. So it's my expertise. I'm the one who doesn't sugarcoat stuff. I'll be the first to say something. I don't care. I have to, it's just transparency is my gift. Try to be more transparent with the things you're doing. Try to be more out in the open. Try to speak your truth more, because it's not going to hurt you in any way. It's only going to help you. Mimi Milanese. I can't even say it good. I'm half asleep. I'm going through it, as you can tell, right? So, this is where we're at as a collective. This card is for everyone. It sums up my whole conversation that we were just having. There is no devil. That's the ego. There is God, which is higher consciousness. So, these are the battle going on. It's within you. It's not in the world, dark and evil. It's a battle of your own consciousness. And, I don't know. I followed my ego for years, and it led me nowhere good. And I feel a lot of people are still following their ego around me, and I'm seeing it everywhere. And you don't realize that the ego will leave you with nothing and no one. So you can't do that. You have to follow your soul. It's a different kind of feeling. Your ego is in your head. It's that voice that you're listening to if you haven't gotten rid of it and conquered it. For me, it'll flare back up. Like I got rid of that voice in my head, but I can tell when it flares back up really easy. If I can even hear a voice in my head, I know it's not good. So you shouldn't even be hearing that voice in your head. Or there's that intuition, that gut feeling that in your stomach, you just know it. And that's the feeling that we have to learn how to listen to all the time. Because sometimes we brush it aside. Oh, no. And no, it's always right. Your intuition, your own intuition will always be right. Follow it. Shahen Disfunk. Got you live. I know I'm all excited about it. I'm going to try to do some more cards. But then I had to get back to other things, as you know. So, rejoice in celebration. We should all be celebrating we've made it this far. We have connected. I've been putting the vibe out to send my soul family back to me for a while now, the whole time I've been on Facebook. And I'm seeing that everyone is soul group and connecting with each other, the same group. And it's so amazing and beautiful to watch. Because as I'm merging back into one with my twin flame, I'm seeing it with my soul group. And my soul group is powerful. I see why people would want to divide us. But we should all be celebrating. And we all know it's just a different kind of vibe. And everyone in your soul group is your soulmate. So it's kind of a nice feeling to be surrounded by soulmates. I know that I've only met before this one other soulmate. On my entire lifelong journey, I've met one soulmate and one twin flame. So it's kind of special that we're all soulmates and coming back together as a soul group, merging back into one and ascending together. It's kind of amazing. Shannon Clemens. This is a lot of what's going on. I know this girl really sick. I think they took out her gallbladder, but she didn't need it removed. You should never remove your gallbladder. It can actually probably kill you later. That's why they actually take them out, to cause sickness. I hate saying that. But her whole problem is her solar plexus. Anyone who's very empathic needs to be aware that you're taking on lower energies without even trying to on a daily basis. So you have to detox those energies out of your body because they're pretty toxic. You don't want to take on negative stuff and leave it in your body. It can create sickness or problems or nausea or whatever. So anyone who's really empathic or working on their solar plexus should be taking a sea salt bath every day or getting out into nature to detox this negativity off of you. The violet flame is also really good for that too because it burns away negativity. Nicole Cagle. Emotional withdrawal. Literally, this is me today. I'm about to go outside. I'm about to kind of unplug. I will be here and checking my site all day long. So if you need me for any kind of energy work, reading, I'm always here, literally. So don't think because I'm not on Facebook or I don't jump to check my messages all the time that I'm not checking my site all the time. I do all the time. So literally, I'm going to kind of unplug from Facebook and I'm going to spend time purifying my thoughts again and getting my head back in shape. So literally I'm going to go meditate, and this is my favorite card. It has meditation, nature, and sea salt. All amazing things for you that will purify your energy. Yeah, I'm real high vibe. I'm getting higher and higher too. I woke up and I had a rough start to my day. I've had a rough kind of 2 days just observing things going on, but I refuse to go down like that. I refuse to wake up and have a bad day the whole day. No way. I know. That's what some people like to do, right? Oh, I'm in a bad mood now the whole day, and I'll just ruin the whole day. So I'm choosing to take control of my vibration, and I'm going to vibrate real high today. I'm going to pull you guys all up, too. We're going to dissipate this entire energy. So I know it's starting out kind of low and heavy. Hopefully by the time I get off this transmission, you guys will be like shining real bright. You'll be excited and ready to go out there and kind of conquer this by shining bright. That's all you had to do. Control your vibration ever. We're not meant to go save the world. We're not meant to save anyone. This is only about you and your vibration and creating the things that you want. So literally, it's a high vibe day. Tamara Cole, we're fulfilling all of your wishes. We live in a manifest reality. It happens to be my job that I'm a manifestor generator too. That's what I do. I kind of do the work, like the actual kind of worker bee type stuff. But I'm also a manifester, so I'm sending you a ton of manifesting energy so that you can think about what do you want. Maybe write down a list so that you can be clear with the universe. Start a vision board. Start focusing on manifesting because your thoughts, you're thinking them and then seeing them later in your reality. So get control of your mind. Focus on what you want to manifest, not what you don't want. Oh no, Sanjeev VJ, yes, irritated, yes, this is the collective, literally. I was feeling it too, that's why I had to go live. I would say the energy sucked yesterday, just personally, it wasn't that great, so today we're going to bring it up a lot higher. I'm about to help the Schumann resonance go off the roof personally, so the resonance is about to go way up today. So I'm choosing to do my job as a light worker and to transmute this. This is what I know, this is what I live for, this is what I do. But the first step, you guys have to meet me halfway because I'm willing to put all of my energy and work into this. But you guys had to help me halfway and we'll get a lot farther. Let go of fear. That's all you guys have to do. Let go of fear. Work on these root chakras. That's why I'm going to go ground and go out into nature. We're now working on our chakra of the day, which is the root chakra. Let go of fear completely. That's a hard thing to do. You have to have complete faith that the universe actually is here to help you, that you're protected like a child, and that you've never been in danger, and that you've always been protected, and that it might not seem like I don't have everything I want right now, but I have everything I need. And as long as I know the difference, I know that I'll always have everything I need in perfect divine timing. So we can't have it both ways. We can't be afraid and have faith. So we kind of had to pick at this point. And I'm going to know that the universe really is working very hard on all of our behalfs all the time. So just let go of fear completely. You also might want a chakra opening. That's my gift and my Twin Flames gift, chakras. When you have all of your chakras open, it will completely regenerate and help your body in a deep kind of way, because when they're blocked, you don't get the correct source energy flowing through your body. So anyone who's getting a chakra card, we need to really work at getting these chakras unblocked and aligned. Angela Love, good morning. But this card isn't for you. The waiting game. I hope you're not waiting for Jesus to come save you. I don't think so. I think Angela has become smart. And she realized that she could keep playing the victim half of her life and waiting for someone to come save her. Or finally, she could just realize that she's powerful and that she can take control of her life and do it herself. You know what I want to see for you? I want to see you get your activations really going and your healing work really going. I don't care if it's for like a donation kind of thing, like for your vacation fund. How you were doing it based on donations. I think that's a good way to do it. Or even if you make up prices. I want to see you get this healing really going in a way that will bring you abundance, so you're not just pouring out energy one-sided. I want to see an even exchange for everyone for the energy being put out. And you already know that the more you're helping other people, you're helping yourself right now, literally. But I want to see you work on manifesting a really good kind of when you're healing energy and activations kind of thing, like a little bit better. So I don't know if you should keep like a GoFundMe for donations or whatever, but things to think about, literally, because that's what we're doing. We're taking control of our lives, and I think a lot of us are stuck in that kind of prison paradigm kind of like world still, and we need to realize that we can actually pull out of it and create our dream jobs if we really wanted to. If we really put the energy into it, you can actually be doing a job that you enjoy and that you love. I might not always have the easiest time with my job. It's the hardest thing I've ever done, in all honesty. But I'll tell you that it's so rewarding, the stories that I hear and how I'm helping people, and every day being able to make a difference. I had a job I hated, and I would just go there just for money. And it's just such a better feeling to be able to do something you love. Danielle Aguilera, love begins for everyone. This is what I want. I know there are those, everyone has their own vision of what they want, okay? Everyone has their own vision. For some, it might be going and fighting dark forces and whatever, but for me, it's love. That's all I care about here, is my twin flame and love. So I just want you guys to kind of complete yourselves as a soul and to get back with your twin flame. And you will reunite when you've completed yourself and when you can master complete self-love. The reason why you can't reunite till then is because how can you ever expect someone else to love you if you can't love yourself? Literally. So until you can fix that mirror and what you're putting out, you're going to get the same thing all the time until you can kind of love yourself and then get complete love reflected back to you. That's what this process is all about. You only came here so that you could experience love in many forms. We have karmic relationships, we have soulmates, we have twin flames, we have many different kinds of love, and we're kind of led by love, and it's how we evolve here. So love is about to begin for everyone in a big way. I'm really anticipating a lot of twin flame unions this year. I'm already seeing it where people are coming to me and really finding spiritual unions, whether it be a soulmate or a twin flame. And you should be around all soulmates right now, like online anyway. You're all around your soul group, and that is a soulmate. So spiritual unions are in order. Gemma to leader. Partnerships and alliances. This is what I'm working on. I'm working on working relationships with those people that are not family. For me, that looks like soul group. But work on your relationships with anyone, whether it be your employer, who you're in a relationship with, children, anyone around you. As you change yourself, everyone else will change around you, and what you're seeing will change too. So for me, as I change myself, literally the world is changing around me. I am going to let you guys go on that note, but I'm sending you guys all unlimited healing energy right now. So you can take as much as you need. We don't have to take energy from others. We can actually just tune in, and there's unlimited energy all around us. You just have to have a good connection with Source. So I want you guys to work on your connection with Source, whether it be meditating, praying, going out into nature. If I want to find God, I will go out in nature, honestly. Just tune in a little bit better. I want you to know that I'm putting you in the violet flame. I have been the whole time. And I'm also putting your homes in the violet flame, so anyone in your home will be directly affected in a really good way. It's going to burn off karma. It's going to burn off negativity. And definitely check out my Violet Flame meditation group on Facebook here and join it, because I'm going to be doing some large Violet Flame meditations and helping transmute this darkness. Shine brighter, literally, and I'll be here all day. Love and light.